Welcome to the Monday Motivation with Eric and Friends podcast with your host, Eric F. King, featuring world-class speakers, coaches, and consultants. Join us every Monday as we dive into empowering conversations that motivate, inspire, and educate entrepreneurs. Kickstart your week with valuable insights that help you not just survive, but thrive. This is your go-to podcast to start your week strong and live your best life. Let's make Mondays the fuel for your success journey.
Hey. All right. Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome to World Motivational Monday. My name is Eric F. King, and I am super excited today to share this great topic with you with some of my great friends and coaches here. We have Leah Garcia, Zion Anagaru, and Amberly Shreve. Welcome to the show. And today we are talking about how to achieve your goals before the end of 2024. And, I feel that that is such an important topic because, believe it or not, some people have given up on this year already. Believe it or not, some people say, hey, things didn't really work out this year. I don't think it's going to work out in the next 3 months. So I'm just going to focus on January. And here's the problem with that. If you think that way, you'll think that way for years to come. Because you have to draw a line in the sand and say, okay, I'm going to do something now. I'm going to make things happen now, right? And we're going to help you with that. We're going to help you make things happen now before the end of this year. So you're going to hear a lot of great tips to help you to overcome your challenges and help you get to your goal by the end of this year. All right. So before I start, before I share the information I have, I want to go to my incredible speakers. The first speaker that I'm going to go to is in California, which is, 4:00 in the morning over there. So we appreciate her commitment. And she is our financial specialist. You see, I think it's so important to have money in your forefront in terms of you have to make the money to achieve all the things you want in life. A lot of people don't think about money at all, and that's why they don't have any. Yeah, believe it or not, right? So she's a person that helps you to make money, to invest money, all things money. People say money doesn't buy you happiness. And I think it's Leah that said, poverty doesn't buy you anything. I love that, which is true, right? Which is true. So she's also a black belt in karate, okay, which means she is disciplined. She knows how to stick to something until it becomes, fruition, right? Because it's hard to get all the way to those black. Oh, she's like a third or fourth degree. I forgot to say that. She's a third degree. Okay, that's important. That's important. So we appreciate you, Leah. Leah, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Eric F. King of Collaboration. Well, my name is Leah Garcia, financial strategist and insurance professional, and it is my crusade to help you properly protect, distribute, and transfer your wealth so that you can build that legacy and create generational wealth. Folks, we've already had generational poverty. Let's try to upgrade that and let's have financial and generational prosperity. So I'm going to give you 3 quick tips on how to achieve your financial goals and in 2024 strong. So the first one is, number 1 is get specific. What is that one financial goal that you want to achieve? And I'm going to break it down into dollars, right? And Queen Dr. Leslie Flowers says you can achieve anything in 12 weeks. And we've got just about 12 weeks here. So I am fired up for this. Folks, I got up at 2 a.m. I was so excited for this. So here's the thing. Focus on that one financial goal. What is that number? What does it look like? And then reverse engineer it. And this is what I mean by that. If you make, let's say you make $1,000 per sale, and I'm just using round numbers, and you want to make $100,000 by the end of the year, then divide that number and break it down. And then break it down into months, and then break it down into weeks. And when you come to that number, it may mean that you need 3 or 4 sales a week. Anybody can do that. Maybe you need 1 sale a day, right? 1 new client a day. So when we break it down to the ridiculous, then it becomes palatable. And then we can see that we can achieve that. Number two is get accountable. And I know this is a hard one. Listen, folks, I didn't get up at 2 a.m. to give you puppy dogs and popcorn. I came here to give you the real deal. You got up early because you are the champion and you want to know what it really takes. You got to get accountable. I know that people resist that. I understand that. But here's the thing, when we want what others don't have, we got to be willing to do those things that others won't. And being accountable is one of those. And a lot of people think it's about just being accountable to yourself. And you're right. It does come down to that. But the truth is you have to have mentors. You have to have leaders that are there that you're reporting to, that you're accountable to, that you're checking in with, and they're holding that bar to you. And it is uncomfortable, but nothing good happens in comfort. If you want to be comfortable, stay in bed. Don't get on this call. If this isn't for you, then it's not for you. But if you're here, it's because you are willing to do the things that to get yourself to that next level. Number three, get a financial strategist, get a financial specialist. Listen, I call it the 4-pillar professionals that you need on your team. You need a CPA specializing in your area. If you have got your referral from a contractor and you own a Subway sandwich, that's probably not the right CPA for you. You need to have an estate planning attorney. And a lot of people try to do things on LegalZoom. And listen, there's a place for that. But if you're a true professional, you need to have professionals. Number three, and this is the one that most people don't, you have to have a tax attorney. And I understand that you think, what do I need that for? Listen, we have to plan to have the money that we plan to have. We need to start building those relationships. I say always begin with the end in mind. And the worst time to look for a tax attorney, by the way, is when you need one. And number four is you need a licensed life and health insurance agent. We can do things that your wealth management, your financial advisor cannot do. We have a special license that allows us to do things, and we can collaborate and strategize to bring you the best outcomes. Most people have those professionals, but they're working independently. They're working in their own silos. They don't know each other. But when you have everybody working on the same sheet of music, it brings a beautiful symphony for you. Folks, here's the thing. In closing, I want to say this. You're here because you are the one in your family. You got up early because you want to change your last name forever. And how do you do that? You're going to upgrade your financial and you're going to impact everything, your faith, your family, your finance, your fitness and fun. Your fun's going to be funner when you have more funds, right? And so when you are the one, that's your responsibility. It causes you to be uncomfortable. If we want to change our last name forever, it causes us to do the things that we don't want to do. So that's my time. With that, I send it back to you, Mr. Eric F. King.
All right. Thank you so much thank you so much, Leah. We were just talking earlier about the power of having multiple people on this call, right? If this was just my show, I would just give you what I know, right? But because I have others, you get to hear perspective of others. And I'm writing down notes. I love the way there's certain things she says to you. The way she says it is just, you'll never forget. She'll just never forget. And we appreciate her for that and for just letting us know the real deal, right? Some people sugarcoat stuff. I don't like when people sugarcoat. Just tell me what I'm supposed to do and I'll do it, right? And that's what Leah does. She tells you exactly what you're supposed to do. So definitely want to connect with her to learn more. All right. So want to welcome everybody. I know there are a lot of people on the line that are not commenting. So you want to comment, right? Tell us where you're zooming in from today. And then ask your questions. All right. So welcome, Coral, from across the pond. We appreciate you. Bill, welcome. Good to see you. Islam, welcome. Leslie Flowers, welcome. I think I need to get back with you. I see your name. Ever see someone's name and say, "Oh, I'm supposed to get back with her." Leslie, I'll get back with you. Carlene, good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. So we are gonna keep going. This is just an incredible topic. Actually, message some people that you know, love, and care about, and tell them to get on this call, okay? Because this call, they can hear one thing that can change their business and change their life. Just one, all right? So you want to do that. So welcome, Blessing. It's a blessing to have you here, Blessing. Pun intended. Pun intended. Lisa, welcome. Appreciate you. All right, so let's keep going. Let's keep going. Our next speaker hails from Maryland. I met her on in one of my events, meetup groups, and it was a blessing to meet her. It was a blessing to meet Amberly. I know her husband, her family, and one of the things I love about Amberly is what she teaches. We all need it for success in business, right? Like we all need it for success in business. She's known as the gratitude consultant, but what she she basically helps you create, build, and retain your business relationships. We all need that. We all need that, right? And she is one of the best in the world at it. So without further ado, I'm going to go over to Maryland to hear from the great Amberly Shreve.
Thank you, Eric. Well, it is such a pleasure to be here with all of you and Leah and Zion. It is really humbling to be here with everyone, because I love all the topics that we talk about. I mean, they're all here to help us grow and stretch, but some of these topics really help to take us to the next level. And this is one of them. So when you're building a business, you're talking to so many people, you're trying to figure things out. You are finding pieces about yourself that is not only going to help you grow and stretch individually, but within your community. So where do we start to achieve these goals? If you haven't yet, it is so important to start with your mindset, your outlook, how you're showing up, what you're doing for yourself. Because if you are not in that space of confidence and leading with love, and people are going to feel that, they're going to feel all of those emotions from you, and you're looking to build on these relationships and share with people what you do, your craft, what you are so good at. And people need to be able to feel that energy from you. Look, a couple tips and tricks that are going to help you achieve those goals for the end of the year is not only how you're building these relationships, but what you're doing within yourself to make sure that you are building within your business. You're going to be specific in what you want to achieve. You need to write these things down. If you are not looking at what you're trying to achieve each day, each week, each month, it is going to compound, and then it's going to feel overwhelming. Break things down, just like Leah said. I loved how she went into that, because I'm telling you, it's all about real talk here. We're not going to sugarcoat everything. We're going to tell you like it is, because we want you to be the best expansion of yourself. Set measurable targets and small goals that you can achieve. Once you start moving through all of these processes, you're going to tell yourself, you know what, that was such a win. And you need to celebrate the wins. Write down your goals. Make sure that you're focusing on those things every single day, every week, every month, and watch your progress. And if you don't write it down, you're not going to be able to see the progress and be able to celebrate the wins. You have to keep motivated. Keep yourself motivated, whatever that is. Whether you need to have some separation with some things, you need to go take yourself outside for a walk, you need to be in prayer, you need to be in meditation, whatever it's going to take, you need to have laser focus on what it is that you want to achieve, and nothing is going to stand in your way. That is a true champion, that you are going to overcome any of those objections. You are not going to let anything get you down. You are going to move through those spaces. And when you have those moments that are weak, you have to stand there, be still, and know that you are wonderfully made. And there is nothing that is going to keep you from being the best that you can be. Because if you don't believe in yourself, how in the world is anyone going to believe in who you are? It starts in here. It all starts in here, you guys. Break those chains. Figure out what it is that's holding you back, that's hindering you from moving forward. Fix it. Figure out a way to fix it. Either get the help you need, get the support you need, find an accountability partner, work through your junk. And I'm being straight with you because it's held me back for years. It's held me back in my marriage. It's held me back in my relationships. It's held me back in so many parts of my life, and no more. No more. So today is your day one, and you move through that and you fix it so that you can move on and bless and serve others. And I'm telling you, you're going to feel incredible, and it's going to be beautiful, and you're going to watch such magic happen. Stay committed. This is you. This is you we are talking about. You stay committed to you. No one else is going to stay committed to you but you. It's hard to work through the grit. It's hard to work when you are so tired, but I will tell you, that is the moment where you feel everything that you have and you put it into what you do. And I know that you can do it because I believe in each and every one of you out there. Okay, last couple ones. If it were easy, everyone would be doing it, y'all. Everyone would be doing it. And no one's doing it because no one is you. So go out there and show each and every person what you have. And you have to be able to do the work for you. So each and every one of you today, I want you to learn how to lead with love, change people's hearts, bless and serve others. I use a gratitude sharing service through promptings. I'd love to talk to each and every one of you about it. This is how I built my relationships, how I stay in touch with the people that I bless and serve. Let's change the world together. I wish for you all a beautiful fourth quarter, and I love you all so dearly.
Wow. That was powerful. Thank you so much, Amberly. Wow, that was a TED Talk. I sometimes I think, I spent hundreds of thousands of dollars for education in school, and I get more education learning from you all than I did in school. Isn't that amazing? Right? And at school, they give you stuff to learn, and then you have to memorize it and regurgitate it. And I wasn't even that good at that. I was even not good at that. Right? But here we get to learn life skills that not only can benefit us, but it can benefit our generations to come. Do you know your philosophies and your mindset affects your children and affects their children and their children's children? Did you know that? Right? Your kids will do what you do. They'll think like you think. So you're depriving them of an exceptional life when you don't learn this stuff and you don't implement it. Right? So it's just a blessing to be here with you all today. I'm learning so much. I'm taking notes. And I like to, absolutely. I learn from every single person that talks here because I bring the best, right? I don't just bring random people on my show, right? To be on my show, you've accomplished something. You help people, right? All right. So I want to welcome Chinyere. Welcome to the show. Paulette, welcome to the show. Amaka, good to see you. Sandra, welcome. Michael B, welcome. Let's see. I think I got everybody. Yeah. So if you want your name to be called out, put your name in the chat. Okay. Just tell us where you're zooming in from. And here's a challenge to all of you. Come up with a couple questions. Well, everybody come up one question, put it in the chat for us, and then just start with the word question and then ask us the question. All right. Because there are a lot of people right now thinking of questions. Put it out there. Let us hear it so we can help you all. All right. So we're going to keep going. I'm going to share some information that I came up with over the last day or two about this topic. Okay. And incidentally, some of the things I'm going to talk about, you already heard from these speakers, right? Because we think alike, right? Great minds think alike. But I'll tell you from my standpoint. We all have a standpoint, right? That's why you want to be around people. All right. So I'll give you five things that I thought about. Okay. So number one, you must define your priorities. Okay. People have a to-do list. I'm sure everyone here has written a to-do list, right? I have 10 things to do. I have 20 things to do. But here's the thing. You have to prioritize what you want to do. And the important things, put them up on the list, right? So for me, I have an ABC, right? So A is things I have to do. Why? It will help more people. It will create a bigger impact. It will make more money. So those are A, right? So I put A beside it, right? And then then I have B and C, right? Now, it's interesting. The C's are the things that I should do. Like, I don't have to do it. It's not a must, but I feel like I want to do it. And those are the things we do the most. Oh yeah, I want it because they're fun, right? So we stay in the world of C's. Well, we're not doing things that really matter. I need to clean my desk. I need to change the color on my website. I need to call a few friends that I haven't talked to in a couple of weeks and just see what they're doing this weekend. All these things are great, but you're not doing the things that actually move the needle. What are you going to do to actually make money, to actually help your family, to actually build your business? That's number one. That's the hardest thing, right? Are you going to call a prospect? Are you going to call someone back? Are you going to follow up? Those are A's, right? So prioritize what you need to do. Okay, that's important. The things that are the most challenging get you the furthest in life. The greater the sacrifice, the greater the income. That's basically what it is. The greater the sacrifice, the greater the income, right? So that's what I would advise you to do. That's number one. Number two is expect challenges. Yes, I said it. I said it. Where I come from Nigeria. You're never supposed to say anything negative about yourself, right? So you're never supposed to say that something like someone may decide not to buy my offer. You can't say that, right? Because they're like, oh no, that's you're cursing yourself if you say that, right? So you have to say the positive, which is, I believe in the positive, but here's what I believe: hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. Hope for the best, but prepare for the worst. Why is that? If you're prepared for the worst, it doesn't devastate you when it happens, right? Someone was talking. One of my coaching clients said, "Well, Eric, I called 10 people and only one person got back with me, and I'm so frustrated." I said, "Well, most people won't get back with you." She was like, "What?" I said, "Most people won't ever get back with you. Most people will actually ignore your message." She said, "Oh, really? Yeah. Prepare for that. Prepare for that, and also focus on the people that you're talking to, right? So it doesn't matter because it doesn't matter. There are more people out there. Don't focus all your energy on the people that aren't interested in what you have, because there's somebody out there praying for what you have. Be a blessing and give it to them. Talk to more people. Okay. So I heard this many years ago, probably 20, 30 years ago, from a guy named Jim Rohn. He's passed away now, but he was a business philosopher. He said, "Don't wish for less problems, wish for more skills." When I heard that, the kids say mind blown. My mind was blown. Don't wish for less problems. We go around, we're trying to avoid problems. No, guys, you're gonna encounter problems. Get more skills to be able to handle them. Here's another one. Don't wish for less challenges. Wish for more wisdom. Another mind blown, right? The challenges will come. Wish for the wisdom to get through it. That's what you need. You can't avoid the challenges, right? So expect challenges. And remember, adversity is normal. Adversity is normal in everything you do. Adversity is normal. Well, I was writing a book, okay, and I'm not saying this to promote the book, but I am promoting the book. I wrote a book, right? The Home Business Boom, right? This book, I wanted to release the book in January of, I think, 2019. I didn't release it till like April because I had challenges, but I expected challenges because I know adversity is normal. So I didn't quit because I knew that there'd be challenges. All right. All right. Number 3, maintain a positive attitude. Look, if you go around life negative, if you go around life, everything that happens to you, like, oh, I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. It's raining. It must be a bad day. Like, and like everything's happening to you, and your life is just going downhill, 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 downhill. Guess what? It's in your mind. It's in your mind. It's in your mind. You can create a negative day, a negative month, a negative year for yourself. Now, will there be obstacles? Will there be problems in life? Yes. Somebody may get sick in your family. You may get sick. Your car may break down. Maybe you're having problems paying the mortgage. Like, I've gone through all of that. But when you have the right mindset, you get through it. You get through it. You don't let it devastate you. You keep going. Okay. So maintain a positive attitude. Number 3. Number 4, get help. Get help. I was introduced to the area and the industry of personal development in my early 20s, and it changed my life because I realized that the things I want in life, people already have. Now I just have to go learn from them. That changed my life. Do you know there are people that live their lives, their whole life, and they never seek help? They don't want to figure it out. Seek help. You hear something these coaches are saying, like, I need to learn that. I'm going to contact Amberly. I need to learn. Look, my finances are just, they're horrible. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have life insurance. Like, I'm afraid about what's going to happen. Contact Leah. Right? I need Zion's help. Look, I just sent Zion a check because he's helping me, helping my business. Right? So seek the help. Seek the help. Okay? Don't try to go it alone, or it will be frustrating. Entrepreneurship is hard. It's hard. You need someone to help you out. Okay? Number 5, lastly, surround yourself with the right people. Surround yourself with the right people. Oh my goodness. This was life-changing for me, and I want it to be life-changing for you. The negative people, keep them away. The people that don't believe in you, if they don't believe in you, why are you talking to them about your dream? Don't ever tell anybody about your dream if they don't believe it, if they don't believe it's going to happen, right? If I tell you about what I plan to do, and you're like, well, Eric, I don't know, have you ever done that before? Do you have any statistics on that? I am never talking to you about that again in my life. For real. For real. If you show any negativity towards me, now I may still be your friend, but you will never hear about my goals again, ever. I don't care who you are. You can be my family member. You will never hear again. Why? Because you're going to kill my energy and kill my spirit. Don't let anybody kill your energy and kill your spirit. All right. All right. So let's keep going because I don't want to. I don't want to keep going. I can, but I get fired up sometimes because I want the best for you all. I don't want you to go through life without this knowledge, because this knowledge is powerful and they don't teach you in school. They don't teach you in school. All right. All right. So let's get to our next speaker, a gentleman I was just telling you, I use his services, a gentleman that is helping people all over the world. Okay. People, always, sometimes people say, so who's your competition? People say that to me all the time. So Eric, who's your competition? And I said, I don't have a competition. What's that? Nobody does what I do like I do it. I have zero competition. And this guy has zero competition. There's no industry that you can put him in. He is an industry. He is his own industry. Okay. So he hails from, hold on one second. Okay. He hails from Nigeria. He's known as Mr. Positivity. And by the end of his talk, you will know why. Okay. He's changing lives. Without further ado, Zion, my good friend Zion and Egru, the floor is yours.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Eric. It's such a privilege to be here again. Ambali Liha, wow, you have spoken like a true world-class speaker. I've been inspired myself. And to everyone in the listening lounge, it's so good to have you. Now, I will tell you, we are not giving you this information just to get your emotions up, just to get your feelings up. You are getting this information so you can take action. So don't just download and relax. So download it, take action, because we want, until you take action, you will not see results. So make sure you are intentional, not just listening, but preparing to take action. It's a very interesting topic today, how you can achieve your goal before the end of 2024. Now, if you look at the year, you just have 3 months to go. And for some person, be like, wow, what I cannot achieve for 9 months, you're telling me I can do it for 3 months? How is that possible? Well, the first tip I will give you is this. You have to eliminate fear and anxiety using gratitude. Yes, using gratitude. Because what will actually stop you from not achieving your goal, it's the fear of the time you have wasted. The fear of, I've not done it for 9 months, I cannot do it for 3 months. And using gratitude is key, because no matter where you are right now, it's not the same way you started in January. I must tell you, to be honest with you, how you started in January, in the 9th month, in September, it's not the same. But looking at it with the eyes of gratitude, it helps you to appreciate the journey thus far. You might not be where you want to be, but the truth is, you are not where you used to be. And gratitude will help you see from that angle. And like I always say, one of your greatest achievements today is the fact that you are alive, is the fact that you are here, is the fact that you are in this place. So don't take it for granted. It's one of your greatest achievements. So for the fact that you are alive, there is hope for you. For the fact that you are alive, you can actually get there. And the second tip is leverage the power of collaboration. For most people, you want to do it all by yourself. You want to do it all alone, probably because you want to receive all the praises, you want to receive all the glory, you want to receive, or you want people to sing, oh, you did it all by yourself. It's good, it's okay. But if there's one thing I've learned on my professional journey, collaboration is very, very important. What might take you few months to attain, but with collaboration can take you few weeks or even few days to do it. So if you want to achieve your goal before the end of 2024, seek for collaboration. Look for people with the same mindset. Look for people who are driven the same way you are driven. Work with them, collaborate with them, and can make it possible. I will give you a practical example. I was thinking about writing a book before the end of 2024. I tell you, as of July, I didn't know how it was going to be possible. But collaboration made me become a best-selling author today, because I was able to collaborate with people. You can see what I was thinking from January for 6 months, I could not do it. But in the space of 1 month, because of collaboration, I was able to achieve far much more. So if you are listening to the sound of my voice today, leverage the power of collaboration. There are people out there, especially on those scores, who are willing to support you, who are willing to work with you, who are willing to partner with you. Do not be a lone soldier. Do not be a one-man army. Do not try to do it all by yourself. Sometimes it can be very exhaustible. So look for people you can collaborate with. And lastly, using a positive mindset, you must believe that it is still possible. Yes, even though you have not been able to do it for 9 months, believe that it is still possible. There is nothing impossible to a man that believes. And it all begins from your mindset. Once your mind is set, your life is set. Yes, it's just 3 months. I tell you, in 3 months, you can do far much more. It is not over until you win. 2024 is not ending today. You still have 3 months to go. So keep going, keep pushing, keep believing, keep being dedicated, remain consistent in doing that. And I tell you, by the end of 2024, you'll be glad you attended this event, you got this information, because I know that you are going to achieve your goals. So thank you so much for listening. I yield the mic over to you, Mr. Eric.
All right. Thank you so much. Man, you see why I bring these folks on here? I mean, I learned so much every single time. Appreciate it, Zion. I appreciate all of you in the chat. I see the chat is blowing up. Welcome to all of you that I haven't mentioned yet. Let's see. Paulette, welcome. Chinyere, welcome. Let's see. Bill. Oh, Priscilla, welcome back. Good to see you. Alexandra, welcome. Good to see you, everybody. Okay, so we're going to get to the questions. But before we do that, I have a special gift for you. Okay. I have been working tirelessly for maybe 5 months or so to put on my next event. It's a studio event. It's free for everybody. You can watch online from anywhere, from your car, from your house, anywhere. And I have assembled 6 world-class coaches that are flying in to my studio in North Carolina to share information with you. And I want to give you the gift to be able to watch it from your house for free. Okay. I just put the link in the chat there. Okay. And you will be able to watch it. Now, let me just tell you real quick about these speakers. Okay. My first speaker is a WNBA star. Okay. She won a championship in college. She's a Tar Heel, North Carolina. She went to the WNBA, became a star. She's even a gold medalist. Okay, and now she coaches people on self-confidence, which we all need, right? We all need self-confidence. She's gonna give you a playbook for free. You just have to show up and you get her free playbook. Okay, her name is Sylvia. Click on the link, you'll find out more about her. Tamara is a lady who she's a mindset coach. Okay, and we talk about mindset here, right? She's a mindset coach, but she's not just an average mindset coach. When I was trying to get into negotiation of bringing her on my stage, it was hard to get a hold of her because she was in France delivering a presentation to a large women's group. So, and for me, when things are hard for me, that's when I really go for it. I'm like, it's hard to get a hold of her. I need her on my stage. If she's too busy, I need her on my stage. And she agreed to be on that stage. So you're going to hear from her. Her name is Tamara. I can't wait to introduce you to her. Another gentleman who is a leadership guru. You know that money rises with leadership? The more of a leader you are, the more money you make. He's going to teach you how to overcome the problems you have in your business, lead and succeed. Okay. And then I have a lady. Oh my goodness. I was at the National Speakers Association last month, and I met a president of one of their arms, their Black National Speakers Association. She's the president of all the speakers in the whole country. And she agreed to speak on my stage. Oh my goodness, I can't wait for you to hear her. If you ever wanted to learn how to use speaking in your business to change your business, show up and you'll hear from her. Okay. Her name is Lithia. You'll see her. Okay. And then I have a gentleman who I've been following for a long time. He teaches about finance because, I think that's so important, right? Stocks, trading, all these different things. I learned from him. He has over 200,000 followers and teaches thousands of people. His name is Anmal. You're going to see him there. And then lastly, I have a good friend, Valencia, who teaches you about gratitude. We heard about gratitude today, right? That's what she teaches about. And she has a story that will blow you away. Just bring your Kleenex or whatever, because you may cry a little bit. You may I had some tears coming, but I had to pretend like, I'm good, right? So you want to be there. So I put it in the chat. If you can't find it, send me a message. Say, where is the link? Where is the link? I have to go. You have to go. Okay. So I want to share that. So now let's get to our questions. We have some great questions. We appreciate you all. Let's see. The first question comes from, let's see. I want to get it in the order that they actually put it in. Michael B. Okay, here we go. How much time do you spend organizing and when do you typically do it? Why do you do it frequently? Why do you do it? Okay, well, yeah. So how much time do you spend organizing and when do you do it? Panel, go ahead, Leah.
Yeah, that's a really great question. And I think it's really understanding the difference between being busy, right? Just doing busy work and really doing things like Eric alluded to that really move the needle. So I do that on hours that I cannot contact people. So if I can't make a phone call, I'm going to do it early morning or I do it late evening. So I have that sacred time that I call my green time, where I'm really doing things that are, for me, it's contacting clients, right? Making phone calls, reaching out to people, but whatever that means for you. And, if you keep it up and you do it, you kind of schedule out an hour each day, then you won't find yourself cluttered, because when you have a lot of clutter, for me, then it's very difficult to really focus for me personally. So I like to keep things clean. I clean my desk out, clean out things every single day. At the end of the night, I do what I call a download, and I review my day. I see what I did well, what I need to improve on. I do my gratitude, and then I have my top 3 for the next day, so that I'm not wondering, what do I need to do? I know what the things that I need to do, regardless of however my day goes. Then I know I have those 3 things that I need to do. So hopefully that helps, Michael. Thank you for the question.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Leah. Anybody else? Okay, Zan, go ahead.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Eric and Leah, for your contribution. When it comes to organizing, for me, I call it planning. And one thing I've seen, planning should become an habit for anybody. It should become a routine that you do every day. And the time you spend in planning is relative to individuals, depending on what you are planning for. So if you are planning for bigger projects, for bigger goals, the time might be longer than those planning for small.
Okay, I think you may have cut off there. Hopefully you'll come back.
But you must.
He's frozen. Am I frozen? I hope I'm not frozen. Okay, Zan, are you back?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, yes. And remember to tell everybody how they can reach you too when you're done with your statement. Okay, tell everybody how they can reach you.
All right, thank you so much. So as I was saying, time is relative when it comes to planning. Then when can you initiate this planning? For some persons, they can plan for the whole year. But one thing is, as you plan, learn to take action. Do not waste time. And the last part was, why do you do it frequently? For everything you are doing, consistency is key. You have to be consistent. It's in a place of consistency that you learn. It's in a place of consistency that you master. So you cannot just plan one day and that's all there is. There has to be consistency, because anything good that can be sustainable needs time. So you have to consistently do it, then it can become part of you. How can you reach me? You can always reach me on LinkedIn. I'm always available, Zion Inogie. The only Zion Inogie on LinkedIn, you're Mr. Positive Energy. Just type the name and you can be able to reach me. Thank you so much. I yield my back to you, Mr. Eric.
All right, thank you. All right, anybody else? Amberly, go ahead.
Okay, so yes, great question. First and foremost, money-making activities are the most important. So you're going to do all those things first and foremost. So just think about it this way. If you're keeping up on your area, then you don't have to organize as much. And remember, chaos breeds chaos. So if you're working in a chaotic space, you are going to feel like you're all over the place. We do not want to feel that way. We want to feel, we want to have a space that is comfortable. We want to have a space that is already well organized. There's not to say you may have to pick up a few things, throw a few things away. That's easy and simple. But when you're working in a space that is supporting the life that you're looking to create for yourself, then you are in a space that is going to bring you nothing but joy and happiness and less chaos. Oh, and you can reach me on all the socials, you guys. Reach out to me. I'm so excited to share so many beautiful things that are coming up in fourth quarter, because the holidays are coming, and I know you guys need to get in touch with all of your people. So let's have a conversation. You can reach me on LinkedIn, on Facebook. Keep on sharing. I want to talk to you guys about that. Instagram, TikTok, all the places. Find my number, email, reach out to me. I just want to bless and serve you, love on you guys, and help you be the best expansion of yourselves.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. All right. So we have 3 questions, Colleen, Coral, and Priscilla, and I'm going to get to all 3 of you, because I appreciate you putting those questions in there. So Colleen says, how do you stay motivated when you encounter obstacles or setbacks while working towards your goal? Okay, so I want you guys to think about that. But before I ask for you to share, I just want to mention something about the last question. So what my tips are this: time blocking. I time block, right? So if I want to do a project at 5 o'clock, I time block from 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock, and I put my phone off. I put everything off. I don't have any browsers up. I don't have Facebook up. I don't have anything up. That 1 hour, I focus. Okay, I focus. I don't attend to the kids. Like I focus, right? I get so much done when I do that. But like Amberly says, when there's chaos, you start and then you start something else, then you start something else, and you don't get in. Okay, time blocking. Number one, I set my schedule the day before. So what I'm gonna do today, I wrote it down yesterday. I didn't wake up and say, okay, what do I need to do today? Right? Do it the day before, so you know what and even I do it the week before. What am I going to do next week? And then the last thing is I get distracted easily. So I know that. So if I see a video that pops up from someone maybe Les Brown or someone that I respect, I put it on a folder, right? And then on Saturday, I have my entertainment time. I go through all those videos I want to watch, but I don't watch them all day as I go, because then you just take up your whole day with watching funny videos, right? Right? I want to laugh, but I don't want to laugh all day and make no money. All right. So there's some tips for you. And some of these questions may be they may be like repetitive. So if you have a question that's similar to somebody else's question, I may not ask it. All right. All right. So how do you stay motivated when you encounter obstacles or setback while you're working towards your goal? Anybody? How do you stay motivated? Leah, go ahead. Okay, Leah, then Amberly. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Amberly. I think you had your hand up first. Go ahead.
It's fine. I was going to say staying motivated is a thought process. Staying motivated is an intentional act that you have to do in order to reach your goals. So it is something that you have already instilled inside yourself because you are taking the steps to reach this goal. There is nothing that's going to stop you. You are intentional in your actions. You are focused. You are committed. You are 100% ready to go because this goal is what you want. And I think if you can do your best to stay in that space, you're going to be dangerous and in the best way possible. So I encourage each and every one of you to be intentional, be dangerous, and go after your goals and achieve them.
Absolutely. Thank you. Leah, go ahead.
Yeah, Eric alluded to this earlier, is prepare for setbacks. Anytime you're going from where you are to a higher level, you're going to receive resistance. Understand that, know that it's part of the process. The difference is most people don't prepare for resistance. So when it happens, they get discouraged. They say, oh, this is why. This must be a sign. I'm not supposed to be doing this. Instead of understanding it's part of the process. We are forged through fire. Right? That samurai doesn't have that samurai sword by just having this block of steel and then it does nothing with it. It has to be actually pounded and go through the fire. So just understand that it's part of the process. And for me, motivation is fleeting. I think it comes from inspiration. And what I mean by that is we're all motivated to get in shape until that alarm goes off at 5 a.m. And then we hit the snooze button. When you're inspiration, you're inspired, that means it's coming from deep within you. And that could get a really deep conversation, but that's all I'm going to say for that. Go ahead. I'm sending it back to you.
Awesome. Zion, go ahead.
All right, thank you so much. For me, it's all about your mindset. I see setbacks as an opportunity for my step up. You know, we all look but see differently. For some person, they see challenges as challenges. But I want you to know that every challenge, every setback, every obstacle is an opportunity for you to grow, is an opportunity for you to get better, is an opportunity for you to evolve. So when they come, welcome them. That's the mindset. Welcome them and use them as a catalyst to move to the next level. That's how I stay motivated. And I believe that can help you too. Thank you so much. I yield the mic over to you, Mr. Eric.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. So let's go to our next question. Let's see. Okay, let's go ahead and ask it. All right. So Coral says, call from across the pond. She is our PR officer. She does a great job connecting people. We appreciate you, Coral. So from your experience, what are some common obstacles that people face when trying to achieve their goals, and how can they be addressed? Common obstacles. Okay. Go ahead. Let's see. Everybody went up at the same time. Amberly, go ahead.
So, some of the common obstacles that um, I deal with, I think many people deal with, is, you know what, I just don't have enough money, or, the timing right now is just doesn't work for me, or, I'm going to have to get back with you. Um, some of those are very interesting to me because timing is everything. And you do need to meet people where they are. And you can feel their energy. If these people are not in a space where they are serious about what they're doing, you need to love them and love them from afar. And the people that are very serious about what they want to do, what they want to achieve, they are going to want to do business with you. They are going to want to be a part of anything that you're doing. So, those are some of the common obstacles. Being focused on blessing and serving others, showing up, meeting people where they are, is a really great way to weed out the people that you probably don't want to do life with anyway, you guys. So, thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much. Zan, go ahead.
All right, thank you. I think one of the common challenges I've observed and I've seen in people not being able to achieve their goal is the lack of information, lack of knowledge. People want to do a particular thing, they don't have a good information about that thing. And if you don't have a good information, you will be limited in achieving your goal. So my suggestion is whatever you want to achieve, whatever you want to attain, make sure you do your research, you seek knowledge, you meet people who have done it before, learn from their mistakes, learn from their successes, so that you can gain as much knowledge as you can. So I think with that, you can be able to achieve your goal and do anything you want to achieve. Get more knowledge about that goal. So thank you so much. I yield the mic.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Okay. Is that it for this question? Okay. Go ahead, Leah. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's so good. I think that most people get lost in the weeds and they don't know the difference between what is important and what is urgent. Dr. Benjamin Hardy says that if everything is important, then nothing is important. And a lot of things can seem really urgent. And I'm going to tell you a quick story. Let's say, for example, you get ready to start making phone calls and you notice that there's some laundry there. So you pick up the laundry, you take it to the hamper and they put it away. And then you notice there's some clothes there that need to be thrown in the wash. So I just might go ahead and put this clothes in the wash. And then you realize there's a clothes that haven't been folded. And then you go and fold the clothes. And now suddenly you go down this rabbit hole and you haven't done anything that moves a needle. If everything is important, then nothing is important. So understanding what you really need to do, that is your true work. Because remember, the enemy doesn't have to destroy us. All he has to do is distract us. Hand it back to you, Eric.
Oh my goodness. Let me write that down first of all. Hold on. That is powerful, folks. You see the kind of knowledge you get here? Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Thank you so much. All right, so let's keep moving. Priscilla asked, where's the link? It's in the chat. I put it in the chat again. Okay. By the way, seats are limited, folks. So you want to click on it and register. If you can't see it on my, just connect with Coral and you'll get it. Okay. Connect with Coral. You'll see the link for the event. It's on the 25th and 26th of this month. So it's coming up in 9 days. All right. So the next question is going to be Priscilla. Okay. Priscilla's question. Priscilla says, how do I remain consistent in pursuit of my goals? It's been hard for me and I really need to pick up. Okay. How to remain consistent. Okay. So let me just say something there. You want to keep your goal in front of you. Okay, so it'll be on your, like for me, whatever I'm focused on is on my computer, it's on my phone, it's like everywhere. So I'm focused. Okay. And here's the thing: distract your distractions. You know what distracts you, right? Like I know what distracts me. So I make sure I fight it so it doesn't distract me, right? You know what distracts you. It could be somebody that calls you and just, is negative that distracts you, right? You know what distracts you. So you be intentional about distraction, your distractions. Okay. All right. Leah, go ahead.
Yeah, I touched on this earlier. So my question would be to anyone that is feeling like they are not achieving is who are you accountable to? What is your system of accountability? Who are you reporting to? And that is probably the secret sauce that I've seen that has helped the majority of people and even me to get to that next level of success is really allowing ourselves to be coached. Like who coaches the coach? I'm not just here by myself. I have several coaches, several mentors. You're seeing the product of those coaches that are pouring into me. So hopefully that helps.
Thank you. Yes. Amberly, then Zion.
I was just going to touch on that in order for you to achieve goals, you have to write them down. Now, maybe it's digitally or whatever works for you, but like Eric touched on, you need to look at these things every single day and you need to have some sort of action plan. You need to break it down into little pieces so that way you can achieve something each day. It's the 1%. It's always the 1%. You're doing something each and every day to further your business. So as long as you're doing something each day, you're focused on your goals, you have that action plan, you are looking at your goals every single day, then you will be able to achieve anything.
Awesome. Awesome. Appreciate that. Zion, real quick. Go ahead.
All right, thank you so much. One thing about consistency, you must understand that it's a journey and not a destination. And for most people, they do what they are doing when they feel like doing it. When it comes to consistency, whether you feel like or you don't feel like, you must do it. Whether your body is trying to tell you do it or don't do it, you must do it. So don't do things in your convenience. Don't do things when everything is okay. Even when things are not okay, when you don't feel like it, do it. And that's where consistency comes in. I hope that helps you. Thank you so much.
All right. So thank you so much, everybody. I want to welcome Paulette. Let's see, some other people joined us. Dr. Tanya, welcome. Good to see you, Dr. Tanya. We appreciate you. All right. So, folks, that does it for today. We appreciate all of you. To make it easy for everybody, I'm going to post right now. I'm going to post the flyer, the link, the video of my event right now. So within 5 minutes, it's going to be on my page. So nobody can say I didn't see it. Okay. It's going to be on my page. I want to see all these names. I want to see your faces on Zoom that day. Paulette, I want to see you that day. Colleen, I want to see you that day. Michael B., I want to see you. Dr. Tanya, I want to see all of your faces that day. And I want you to be blessed by what we have to offer. All right. So I want to just, first of all, appreciate my speakers. It's a sacrifice to be here. I know it is. And you are all successful. So you didn't have to be here, but you did it for the people, for the crowd, for the audience. We appreciate you. And for everybody on here, I want you to follow them, share their information, watch their videos. They all do great work. Okay. Watch their videos. You can watch my video too. I don't mind. Okay. I think I do great work, right? Watch my videos too. But I just like to edify people. I like to edify them. All right. So we appreciate you, and we will see you same time next week, everybody. Morbat, welcome. All right. So it has been a plum pleasing pleasure to be here with all of you today. Make it a great day. Make it a great week. Make it a great month. Make it a great year. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.